Now, please, let's look at this. We have the latest traffic monitor in town, and it's traffic.com.gh. That remains the main portal. The difficulty is a wet Friday morning right here in the capital, and especially if you take a look at the Ring Road Central route, you got to find out many of the vehicles have their headlights on. It is because it's drizzling, if not showering, in the capital. You can see that the whole place is wet. It means that the rain that started just a little over 2 hours ago looks to have rained off subsequently. Okay, so if you're just using the route from Kanda, you're coming from many of the areas around GBC and just around the Flagstaff House, this is the best route for you to use. You're making entry into the industrial area. The Kwame Nkrumah interchange area is also available for you. You can also use that link to Adabraka and Accra Central UTCA for those of you who will be visiting Katamanto this morning. And then we have to get on to the next intersection and try to look at the Tema end of the Accra-Tema motorway, and it's the road that links to the Tema Harbour. You get to find that because of the rain, the congestion this morning is a bit heavy, especially for those who are coming from Somanya, Akuse, and subsequently Michelle Camp, Kasunaka, Afienya, and all making the link either from Dowenya or making the link either from Pram also. Having some difficulty in trying to go through the routes, linking them either to Tema itself or the Tema Accra motorway. That's for those who are coming to the capital. The airport city has the camera overlooking the airport shell. It's a place that is witnessing a lot more traffic this morning because of the rains, and so those coming from the Spintest Road, the Palace Shopping Mall area, would have to go through the bypass that leads onto the Polo Ground roundabout. And then those who are coming from Shangri-La or you're coming from Tetekwashi, you can also use this route, but it looks like it's a bit congested. So if the main road it's free, then it means that you just have to use the main link from Tetekwashi or the Shangri-La area to airport, and then you can get onto your mainstream route, either linking to 37 airports or you want to go to cantonments. But after the roundabout within the airport area, you can also have some free time heading towards the Vodafone headquarters or the former Unibank headquarters, and then you just go through the Aviance area, get to the Elwak traffic light, and then you can subsequently move on to the next destination you have on your schedule or itinerary this morning. Now let's go to the Oxford Street in Accra, and the technical challenge means that we don't have the codes or the camera working this morning, but where we have the next camera working is the Tetekwashi interchange. It's a bit foggy. You can see that it's a bit misty as well. That is the resolution of the pictures we're bringing to you from traffic.com.gh this morning. But it is the Bema Camp Gifford Road we're looking at currently. There's a bypass that links the Palace Shopping Mall area, just going through the Airport Hills community and then linking through to 37. And for those who are going to Elwak, Labadi, this it looks like the best route for you to use because it's a bit free. I don't know, maybe there's no traffic on the Spintest Road, but usually you find that once there's more traffic on the Spintest Road, many commuters would want to use this route and then try to link to Trade Fair. Now let's look at Tetekwashi. It's a beehive of activity. It looks like the traffic is building up gradually because you get to find that there's not much congestion. Because it rained in Tema, rained a lot in the Adenta area, and so they are now trying to take their time to get off from their homes or wherever they're coming from to come into the city center. And so the link from the Accra-Tema motorway or Tema end of the motorway right through the motorway to the N1 area is quite free. So it means that you have some time. But if you're using the motorway this morning, you just have to take your time. When it rains, it becomes a bit of a difficulty trying to apply that route or use that route. But that will be the summation of what we have this morning from traffic.com.gh. Make sure that when you're making entry into the city, because it's rained, you have to just take your time when you're driving.